Here we go. Where the hell are we? Thought we'd bring the umbrella this time. Make a change from the old bivvy. There she blows. Pit 5, A1 pits. Most clement weather for this time of year. Dave's got his rods on the go. You can see we're just coming towards the end of the day now. It's been really warm. And of course at this time of year, September, temperatures soon drop once the light fades. See this little camp here, and it appears that we have the barbecue on the go.
Chinese style pork steaks, peppers and sausages.
That's
and
just
a few tinnies to wash it all down with.
And that's just the for starters.
Oh, yes.
We have some very pleasant seasoning there. I think we're going for the old orange and pepper and chilli and lime, which will be pleasant. There appears to be a bun on the loose. Oh yes. All we need now is a screaming run. And of course, would you believe it? There he is.
A few tinnies, just to wash the barbecue down with.
And you may not recognise Dave at the minute because he's about a stone lighter than the last film. Yep, all thanks to Foster's.
A couple of big sausages.
Yeah, and that's just us. Good stuff. So you can see there, you can see at the side of Dave Foster's, he's brought his toilet roll for after the pork.
Oh yes.
Come on, Pit 5, be kind to us. You who don't understand what we get out of fishing, you can imagine we've got the entire lake to ourselves, and it's dusk and the water's flat calm, and it's absolute bliss. This morning's view from the bivvy, as predicted. We spent the first night and day with the wind not in our favour. However, for once that nice weatherman got it right, and we have a nice mild westerly blowing straight at us. So hopefully it will make all the difference. Time will tell. And if you would have joined us a little bit earlier, we had a little surprise when we had a little weasel came out and said hello. Of course, when it clocked us, it was away like a bullet. Here we go. Nice gentle lob. Whilst our mate Dave is thundering away with his spomming, just want to bring something to Ed's attention, if you're watching Ed. The rod in question. I don't know whether you can see that with the light, but it's the old Gray's distance marker. And I think if it wasn't for you, Ed, this rod would be out of action. But as you can see up there, there's a perfectly good, a well-fitted tip ring and one happy angler. And if you look down there, he's also using his Gray's distance spod rod. Oh, cop this. What, it must be 5 o'clock, something like that. And that westerly is blowing a nice hoolie straight towards us. The skies are nice and grey, And I'll tell you what, if we can't catch in this, then there is something. You can see it's blowing it early, nice westerly, so we're hoping for a catch this evening. So keep everything crossed, and hopefully the next clip will show you something worthwhile instead of a couple of pork chops.
As you can see, our young fella here, it's a bit on the bald side, a bit on the...
I want to just took my hat off. See this here? Baby wipes in there.
Ah, yeah, right. That's called...
0% fat.
That's called ginger nuts. Yes, he
Right,
loves
me old
that.
mucker. Give me that camera back before I make a tit out of myself. Here we go, look at that, he's burnt out now. Time for a lie down.
Time for a lie down.
Yeah, medication time. Just going to show you something interesting. After, whilst we've just devoured half a ton of pork, this is one reason why you bring your wellies in the evening before it gets damp. Here we go. Cop this. I don't fancy putting my foot in that, do you? Following last night's showers, it's another fine day, which is not good. We could do with some low pressure and some cloud. Such as we had yesterday evening, but it appears to have left us again this morning. Now then, out of the blue, just when we think it was all over, Dave gets a run. Well, that is encouraging. What distance was that, Dave? 100 yards. Net it.
That's come over my baited area.
Yeah.
About 5 kilos of pellet.
Oh well, I'm happy with that.
5 kilos of pellet, probably about 2 kilo of hemp and about half a kilo of shell boilers.
Do you remember what's on your hook bait?
A snowman.
Of?
Consisting of a cell bottom bait with a piece of fake corn over the top.
It's a 10 milli cell bottom bait, is it?
No.
14 or 15 or something. With a bit of plastic on top. Well, I suppose I'd better do the honours and get the net ready. Hey, he's pulling back, Dave. Didn't like that much. You didn't like that, lad.
Did it?
Bit bigger than you thought, eh? I'll have to watch this line now as he sails into the net. Oh, no, not ready. Looks like it's going to be a nice fish, mate. On the looks of it. Nice and steady. Nice and steady. Ooh, it don't like her. Bit bigger than we thought, eh? A little bit of a roll, that's looking good, looking good. Just to remind everybody who's watching, it's A1 Pits, Pit 5, and
One lad.
into the net you go. Oh, lovely dark common. You've waited 3 nights for this. It's a scraper 20. What was it? £20 4 ounce.
Certainly was.
How are you feeling?
Oh, bit happier now.
Yeah.
More to come now they're over my bait.
Yeah. It's a lovely fish.
A nice screaming run.
Yeah.
About 110 yard out. Over maybe 6 kilos of bait. Half a kilo of cell boilers. Piece of fake corn over the top of a cell bottom bait.
Right, mates. Well, it's in glorious condition, so let's hope this is the first
Of many.
of many.
And
Yeah.
here there, son.
Yeah. And cheers. Bit of a fond farewell. Get its breath back. A little bit of a sulk. There you go. A few bubbles. Yeah, little wag of the tail. There you go. Off into the black. Oh, happy angler.
Yes, certainly am.
There you go, well done. Final day of the session. And boy, look at that. Absolutely perfect conditions. Had a heck of a job casting this morning. Put two out at range. About 110 yards as the wind was picking up. And could I get that third one across? Could I, heckers like? How are you feeling today in this wind, Dave? Are you anticipating big things?
Big fish Thursday, isn't it? Big fish Thursday. Nice 30 coming to the bank.
This is what we want.
Lovely weather.
What you can't, we don't have smell vision, but what you can't see is Dave's bowl here. There's a slight aroma of bleach where he's been pouring his underpants. And he only brought one pair with him, so back in the Tonkinson camp, and unfortunately there's been some bad news. There he is putting a couple of spoms out, and he had a run about half an hour ago and lost it. Tells me he brought it in from 110 yards to about 30 yards and lost it, and it felt like a good fish, and it was on the same spot as the last one.
There we go.
Well, what about that?
Happy.
4 days later, two at once. Thanks to my mate Dave, we got them both safely in the net. I'm going to put the first one back. Anyway, little video for Ian, my mate Ian Pilkington. There you go, Ian, it just goes to show you. It ain't over till the fat lady sings. Whew, could be a biggie tonight. Not a monster, but nevertheless,
A welcome fish.
two at once is always a lovely surprise. So that one went 15.5. We'll just double check
Just
the weight.
move your end.
Double check the weight of the sling. That'll go away
There
now.
it goes.
Right pair of
There
fighters.
she goes.
Thank you
There
for that.
she goes.
Two at once.
And as you can see, a little bit of a chop on the water now.
All that. There you go.
There you go.
I think we'll wait now. Not a monster, but
A welcome fish.
lovely fish nevertheless. Let's get in here and get it weighed and get it back in its home.
As you can see in the distance, you got the A1
In the background,
trundling along.
making a right old din. Seems to bother the fish mind.
It doesn't bother us either.
So I don't know.
Just over 16.
Back we go with a lovely golden bar. We got this one, mate. That's a better looking fish, isn't it? Oh, lovely fish.
Oh yeah, nice bronze.
Get £30 in that colour, I'll be very pleased. That one's not waiting around.
There she goes.
Very well.
Nice one, your mucker. Good lad.
Happy days, as they say.
There we go.
Final morning in the Tonkinson camp. And last night, unbelievably once again, with all the weather conditions in our favour, not a bleep. Not a fish to be seen or heard.
And now the end is near.
I'll tell you what, David.
The final curtain.
You know, I love it when you do that one. It gets me right there, deep in the groin.